Hey, this is Soldier 7 here reporting for Right Wing Federation, and I'm a little late to this video. I was gonna do this video, but I decided to wait till after the 4th of July to do it, and I'll get to that in a bit. I know some people are probably still talking about it, but that's what this video is gonna be about, and it's about Biden's comments on F-15s and nukes, and from what I understand, yes, I saw a clip where Biden was, I guess, making a argument for gun control by talking about the need for F-15s and nukes to take on an actual army or government, and well, couldn't help but tilt the head and be like, what? Because, hasn't there been times throughout history where people who didn't have every single advantage or the best things available to them were able to defeat a force, much larger and had much more advantages? I mean, haven't we seen that before? Like, for example, America has just celebrated the 4th of July, 245 years. It was during the American Revolutionary War. Now, from what I understand, the Continental Army and Continental Navy and Continental Marines and yes, even Continental Militia or whatever, which would eventually become the U.S. Armed Forces or whatnot. From what I understand, as America at that time, we didn't have the best equipment available to us. As far as from what I understand, we didn't really have the best equipment available at that time, but yet somehow we still managed to defeat the British. Now, some people may say, well, America got support from Spain and France and the Dutch and so forth, and I'm like, yeah, sure, but even then, we still didn't have the advantages that the British had, but yet at the end of the day, America won its independence, and yes, the American Revolutionary was victorious. And I know some people have been using other examples like, the Vietnam War and even Afghanistan today. Another one, yes, being Afghanistan, but not Afghanistan today, but actually the Soviet-Afghan War. Now, from what I understand, the Afghan guerrilla fighters didn't have all the advantages that the Soviet military did, but yet they somehow managed to get the Soviets to withdraw and retreat eventually. And now, from what I understand, the Afghan guerrilla fighters didn't have a whole lot of advantages. Now, some people may say, yeah, but they had foreign support from other countries. They got their hands on anti-aircraft weapons and Stinger missiles, which if anybody who studied the Soviet-Afghan War knows that. Yeah, but still, did they have F-15s? Did they have, nukes or whatnot? Did they have all the advantages that the Soviets had? Tanks, helicopter gunships, and so forth? No, they didn't, but yet somehow the Afghan guerrilla fighters still managed to managed to drive the Soviets out. So yeah, just another example. I wonder if Biden ever thinks about stuff like this. I mean, these aren't just the only examples, the American Revolution or the Soviet-Afghan War, but I don't want to make this video too much long, but those are just one of the advantages I'll use. Anyway, you can give your thoughts. Please do tell. Comments are open, and that's all I gotta say for right now. This is Soldier 7. Thanks for listening.